Hey.
Tom Hanks?
Yes.
Let's chat. So I'm watching Apollo 13 in IMAX, and I'm sitting in the front row, and your nostril is like 8 feet tall, and I'm thinking I'm watching Disney's The Black Hole.
That's right.
Was it kind of weird for you to see yourself that big, and were you happy with the way it turned out on IMAX?
Look, I was happy. That doesn't mean it wasn't weird. I mean, yeah, you said that it's like my teeth was the size of a refrigerator at home. It's large. It's a large format. But I was surprised. I was pleased, whatever, that it worked. That it was not that the domestic scenes, the scenes of regular people doing regular things, were not so weird, so big, so odd that you couldn't still concentrate on what was going on inside it.
Yeah. You remark in the film that it's a technological marvel that a computer can fit into one room. I mean,
and hold millions of bits of information.
Exactly. I mean, how amazing was that they actually controlled spaceships and got people to the moon with such primitive technology?
I think it's astounding. I think it's absolutely astounding that, slow-moving things, the computer on board, both the command module and the lunar module, is not as powerful as a calculator you'll get when you buy a bag of donuts, for free. They couldn't even add. Didn't have the functions in order to add up numbers. They still had to do that with pencils and slide rules.
Yep.
I think it's just a testament to, what people can do with whatever tools they have at their disposal.
And precisely. Right now we have really powerful computers that can fit into the palm of our hands. Have you taken part in the computer revolution over the past 10 years?
Not really. I still use it pretty much as a glorified typewriter and a way to print pictures. I mean, I have a bunch of stuff, but I, even like date books and calendars, I still just go and write it down on a piece of paper.
So when you're researching the space program, World War II, any of your interests, whether or not it's for a film, do you go to the internet?
Somebody does, yeah. Somebody does for me. So go out and find something like this.
You have guys. You have web surfing guys.
We have the research department, and you know what? More often than not, they come back in a half an hour with what it is you were looking for.
Beyond computers, any tech gadgets that you use in your life that you really couldn't live without?
The most amazing thing is, I think, the BlackBerry, RIM's BlackBerry. That to me that surpasses every other one of those types of what is it, PDAs, whatever it is.
Sure.
The fact that you can get real-time email messages that can be long, that aren't just like 100 characters, and then it holds the entire Rolodex and whatnot. I think that's the one thing that I've had that said, wow, this really makes my life easier.
How much would you pay to be a space tourist?
I wouldn't pay anything to be a space tourist.
Would you want to go up into space?
I would want to go up into space, but if they actually said, you know what, you have, dear Mr. Hanks, you actually have this talent or thing or knowledge that we want to have up in space. So will you come and train for 8 months and then go up and be on the space shuttle and spend 3 months on the International Space Station? Well, then I'd go. But just to go up is like it's like the world's greatest e-ticket ride. No, that's not for me.
So we've seen what IMAX did for Apollo 13. Do you think that this is the future of filmmaking, where more and more films will be presented in this form?
Definitely. I think, without a question, I think there's any number of filmmakers that could take a look at this and see this huge aspect ratio in which to compose shots and tell stories is very, very attractive. I mean, imagine if you could see The Godfather in IMAX. I would go there. Imagine if Goodfellas, Marty Scorsese's work, or Spike Jonze's work, or anybody who's making films today. I think if you said, okay, direct this compose it first for the IMAX theater, I think we'd jump at the chance, and I think Apollo 13 might actually be some degree of groundbreaking film, because they showed that it can actually work. It's been the holy grail for IMAX for a while, but I think common sense has dictated, no, you can't actually tell a story in a movie on such a big screen, but I think we've actually done it.
Well, Tom Hanks, email me.
All right.